Hello. Today I wanted to tell you about short thoughts on audience. Number one, um, firstly, the speaker introduced the new course, Introduction Economics, and the new textbook was Economics for the New Millennium. Next, the speaker said it was available in university bookstore, and he commented that it was a big step. However, he thought they would find it was well worth it. After that, the speaker suggested the students brought that book to the new class, and he said that there was two exams, midterm and the final. Finally, the speaker suggested the students writing several short research papers. Number two, um, firstly, the customer remind all the employees about the new return policy. Then, the speaker suggested didn't accept any returns from customers without a date receipt, and he suggested making sure that all return items were in good condition before accepting them. Next, the speaker suggested the employees checking the items carefully because they had had the problems in the past with customer returning damaged goods. After that, the speaker reminded that they only issue store credit, not cash. And finally, the speaker suggested telling her no if had any complaint about that. Number three, firstly, the speaker introduced Dr. Gabert's office. Next, he suggested hanging up and calling an ambulance if that was emergency. However, he suggested calling back during their regular office hours if they would like to make an appointment or ask for medical advice. After that, the speaker commented that the scheduled hours was from 10 to 6 on Monday through Friday, and from 9 to 12 on the first Saturday of each month. Finally, the speaker suggested making an appointment because they didn't accept walk-ins. Number four, firstly, the speaker asking all the flight attendants reminded all the passengers that the flight would landing shortly. Next, the speaker suggested checking all the belt seats were fastened, asking all the passengers to turn up cell phones and recording advice. Finally, the speaker suggested finding people with small children requiring extra assistance or anyone needed help getting to a connecting flight. Number five, firstly, the speaker introduced the public service announcement brought to the audience by Radio XYZ. Next, the speaker explained that because of the drought, the official government asking all city residents to conserve water by didn't fill their pool or water their garden until further notice. After that, the speaker said that the government asking residents to do that on voluntary basis. However, if the situation became severe, the fines would be imposed. And finally, the speaker suggested that staying tuned to that radio for more latest updates. Number six, firstly, the speaker thanked the audience for calling the city hotline, and she said that the information source for all city are advanced. And after that, the speaker suggested the audience press 1 if they wanted the schedule, then ticket order, and she suggested the audience press 2 for museum information, including information on special exhibits, the lecture series at the art museum, and the 4 at the history museum. However, The speaker suggested press 3 if they would like to hear about upcoming sports events at the city stadium. Finally, the speaker suggested staying online if the audience would like to speak to an operator. Number 7. Firstly, the speaker announced to the travelers that the History Museum was their last stop that day. Next, the speaker said that recorded to available at the front desk for a small fee, and he also had free information on the brochures at the exhibit for anyone who interested. After that, the speaker suggested all the travelers returning the bus no later than 5:30. Finally, the speaker said that the bus would take them to their hotel, and where they enjoy the dinner and the evening program. Number 8. Firstly, the speaker said that they had heavy traffic that morning because of the car breakdown on Route 1 near the airport, and she suggested avoiding Route 1 if at all possible. After that, the speaker commented that road construction was slowing traffic over the city bridge, and she suggested preparing for a long slow drive to work that morning. Finally, the speaker suggested taking the bus on subway if they could. Number 9. Firstly, the speaker wanted to if their company was looking to hire skilled computer technicians, and she wanted to know if they wanted to hire technicians who had been trained with state-of-the-art equipment. After that, the speaker introduced her program with graduates at the computer technologies are highly trained and skilled technicians able to handle all their technical problems. Finally, the speaker commented that all institute graduates were eligible to become computer technicians, and she suggested hiring one that day. Number 10. Firstly, the speaker said that buying a house could be confusing, especially in that day's market. Next, the speaker said the first step was obtaining a loan from the bank, and they would need to get a necessary paperwork from a bank officer to apply for a home. After that, he suggested that proofing of their income and finances, because that would help the officer to know how large the loan they qualify for.